What's good with it, y'all? So, we're gonna talk about DrexTheJoint. He's been getting a lot of heat lately for a derogatory term that was said on his live. Now, before I give you guys my full reaction, let me just lay it out all on the table for anybody that's watching this video and you guys don't know what started this whole thing in the first place. DrexTheJoint had a concert at the Roxy. After the concert, Player Ways and it said G Money DT and their homeboys pull up to the concert on some weird vibes. Pull up, people hanging out the car, throwing up gang signs. There's back and forth. Shots are fired or somebody gets ran over and then shots are fired. But first, it seems like there's a whole commotion, people throwing up gang signs back and forth, some verbal confrontations, then either somebody gets hit, somebody gets clapped at. I don't know which one happened first, but it happened one after the other. Next thing you know, you got DrexTheJoint pulling up to Jesse Owens Park. You got Player Ways and G Money DT pulling up to Santa Ana. And then pulling up to La Puente. So that was the back and forth that had been going on. Now, DrexTheJoint goes on live. There's some back and forth on live. And then somebody says a derogatory term for a certain race. Drex never said it. It was said on his live. So that's why even he said it like, hey, I understand why I'm getting all the heat for it. But the reason why I wanted to speak on it, man, is because let's not act like we don't got homies. We don't know homies that say certain words or that act a certain way. Because we all got bad apples, you know what I'm saying? Now, I was talking to my neighbors about this, you know what I mean? I was talking to my neighbors, they're both brothers, and they said the same thing. They're like, look, we get it. It was some gangbanging stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some back and forth. And can't really blame them for it. We can't really blame them for it, but it will make you look at that person a certain way. I'm like, what you mean? Like, yeah, like say for example, like say you was in that situation. We know you. We interact with you on a daily, so we know what kind of individual you are. But if one of your boys was to say that or something like that, we would just look at you like, is that the kind of individuals you have around you? You know, it's kind of like the tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are kind of stuff. So that's why I posted the video that DrexTheJoint dropped when he's pretty much apologizing. I'm going to play it after this right here, after I give you guys my full reaction. But what bothers me is that you got a lot of Raza channels. And I don't want to say these individuals' names, but you got a lot of Raza channels talking bad on the homie, talking about he was in the wrong, talking about this person said this and he's right, taking somebody else's side over the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop acting like you don't know people, you don't got homies that probably done said some terms that you probably don't have to, hey, kick back. Straight up, hey, kick back. Don't talk like that. At least not when you're around me. Keep it to a bare minimum, especially when you know I'm a face and my platform holds weight. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know better than that. Now look at all the heat that he's getting over something that he didn't even say. Now, as far as the C word, to be honest, he's from Santa Ana. In Santa Ana, that's why he's like, man, none of my homies press that because ain't a lot of brothers out there in Santa Ana. Over there in Orange County, the majority is Mexicans. Majority is Latinos. So he probably didn't know, like, hey, if I say this word, I'm dissing more than just their hood. Or maybe he didn't. He just slipped up. He let his emotions get the best of him in the heat of the moment. And it's understandable. He's a young cat. He's a YG coming up. Barely got tossed into the limelight because he ain't been rapping longer than like 6 months. I believe he started rapping like in the beginning, like the middle of this year of 2024. We just started 2025. So he's not even a year in the game to be seasoned like that. So if anything, man, just a learning experience. Do I believe his career is over? I doubt it. Homeboy got talent. His career ain't over, man. It's just a bump in the road, and we gonna see how he handles it. Me personally, I would like to see him go back on Fig, Community, or even do a no jumper interview. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to show face, hit a couple of platforms, just talk about it, give his side of it. The whole soap out, because people are doing reactions and just saying, hey, he said this, he said that, but they're not putting the full picture in context. It's some beef going on, and it ain't no beef to where it's just on social media. It started in person. Words were exchanged. Like I said, somebody got ran over, somebody got clapped at, and then they went to each other's hoods, did some writing. So it's all in the heat of the moment. You just need to be more aware of what you say, what you put out, and you need to be more aware of who you have around you. It's all a learning experience. That's my take on it. I'm never gonna put another homie down. I didn't start this platform for that. I wanted to give us a voice and uplift us. So if I could help any homie out that I can, best believe I will. Hey, DrexTheJoint, if you see this, man, tap in. I got the studio. You want to come do the interview right here, do a little podcast, give your side of things, man, tap in, my G. I'm going to put my IG right here. It's Miguel, period, Santo, period, G-double-E. Miguel, period, S-A-N-T-O, period, G-double-E. If anybody sees this, send it to him. If he wants to come out, give his side of things, man, I'll gladly open the door for him and give him a platform to do that. So with that being said, man, shout out Killer Kush. Shout out my good people at Drip Fits. And shout out my good people at Hate Art Extracts, man. Much love to all my brothers. Because this ain't nothing, like I said, I ain't even trying to get in the middle of it. I'm just trying to give you the full context of what was going on. Why certain things were said. Like I said, that word right there is never okay to use. Never okay to use. But heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. How many homies you've had say, oh, fuck them wetbacks, fuck them Mexicans, fuck them this, fuck them that. And let's be real, man. Don't lie to yourself. Don't do that. Don't lie to yourself. Keep it real. Keep it 100. And let's get it, man. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all. So now I'm going to play the clip of DrexTheJoint pretty much apologizing. I'm going to let you listen to it. And then you guys going to give me your perspective of it. With that, let's get it.
Man, I'm just looking at my phone right now and I'm seeing everybody tagging me on that bullshit ass pose. Everybody just straight popping it. Everybody on my messages, on my comments, just straight popping it. But look, this is the last time I speak about this shit. This is the last time I even make a post about this shit. First and foremost, not once did I say no derogatory term towards any race, any type of race at all. Any type of race at all. But that shit was said on my platform, so I understand why I'm getting heat for it. But best believe none of my homies pressed that ANK shit. None of my homies pressed that ANK shit. And to the homie that did say that weird ass shit, he already got dealt with. But I had a show at the Roxy and there was nothing but brothers that came and popped out for me. Nothing but brothers. And every time I have an encounter with a brother, it's nothing but love. It's never on no race shit. You guys, all the homies that ever worked with me, there's never on no race. It was never no race shit. It was never no race shit to begin with. Everybody that's posting this shit just wants clout off this shit, just getting all that shit twisted. But I just want to come out here and just apologize to everyone that was offended off this shit. This shit bullshit. Everybody getting this shit twisted. Everybody that's posting this shit, it's all for clout, just straight popping it. What's good with it, y'all?
That's it. That being said, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let's get it.